every day you have to work towards encouraging yourself, towards having personal development, towards making yourself feel better about yourself. You are the only person who can make yourself feel better. Nobody's gonna make you feel better. You just have to make a conscious decision to be happy. Nobody's gonna give you your own happiness. You gotta find your own happiness. You gotta find it. You gotta find a place in your heart. You gotta find your own happiness. You have to, because you owe it to yourself. Nobody, any decision you make, it has to come from you. It has to come from you. Don't give the key to your happiness to people, because they will mess it up. So every day, work towards your own happiness. Every day, do one thing that makes you happy. Go to a good place for yourself and make yourself feel happy. Take 5-10 minutes for yourself, because you're worth it. You are worth it. Don't give too much that you don't have anything for yourself, right? Yeah, you just have to work towards making a habit of finding happiness, even if it's just happiness, even if it's just for a few minutes. Finding a quiet place and just staying with yourself, staying with your mind, and knowing that you are giving yourself personal treatment. Right now, I'm here in this beautiful neighborhood. As you can see, it's my neighborhood. As you can see, just having time. I just got from work, having just a moment to myself. Just a moment to myself. I like to see this. Always imagine this road. We have a big, nice road. One of these days, I should be making a movie in this. I wish I could show you. Let me turn and you see. Isn't that so beautiful? Look at that. Look at that road. These are my neighbors over here. These are my neighbors over here. It's a nice and quiet neighborhood. I've always walked after work. I always walk almost 2 miles. No, maybe 1.5 miles every day. Whether I'm tired, whether my leg is hurting, I spend at least almost 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes to myself, just walking, just having time with myself, just having my own thoughts and just thinking and minding my own business without my children, without my mom, without my brother, without anybody, just me. Just having time with myself. This is the time. Sometimes I plan my stuff. This is the time I dream. I remember walking up this place, walking up here, just imagining about dear words, walking up here, just thinking about my school. This is how I started years ago. I said, you know what? I want to become a doctor. And I was walking here and I said, what do I need? What do I need to become a doctor? What can I do? Then I started writing down and did my research, and I said I wrote down all the things I needed to be successful, the requirements, the prerequisites that I had to do. I had to search for the schools that I had to go, had to decide whether I was gonna go online or I was gonna do it in class, because when I did my master's in nurse practitioner, I did it in class. I needed somebody to teach me, because there are things that somebody has to teach you, and I wanted somebody to teach me. So I was walking here and thinking it in my mind. I was like, how am I gonna make it? I'm gonna do it. So I did that. But when I decided to do my doctorate, I said, you know what? I've learned what I need to learn. already I was practicing people calling me Dr. Pam. I didn't feel okay for somebody to call me Dr. Pam when I actually did not have a doctorate. It didn't sit well with me. And that is when, and most people were like, I remember a friend of mine from Minneapolis was like, you know what, your husband, who is my ex-husband now, is a doctor. So the doctor is for the family. I said, no, I cannot. I've seen people sometimes, even I've seen diaspora women who are not doctors, obviously, but they call themselves doctors. For me, my conscience couldn't allow me to just pretend like some people pretend they want to call themselves doctors without having a doctorate. I was like, you know what? People call me Dr. Pam. People call me at work because sometimes at work people don't know the difference between somebody who has a doctorate and you don't have, because if it's prescriptions we write, if it's diagnosis we do everything. So I wanted to have that. That even if somebody called me Dr. Pam, I would just say yes. You know, it is so funny also that I decided I was going to be different. I did not say that people to call me Dr. Obare because everybody is being called by their last name. I decided I was going to be called by my first name. I'm always different. I'm always unique. And you can always, unique people like me are the ones who change the world. You know, you don't have to do everything everybody does the same way. That is why I decided I was going to be Dr. P, Dr. Pam. And it stuck. And I decided to move forward and do what I loved to do. Just walking here every day in my neighborhood, just to see every single day. So it is so important, guys, to have your own me time with yourself, with your mind, just thinking and you know, like, and they say, some of these great teachers say that when you spend in your time with yourself, time with your mind, that is the time great things come to your mind. You can't just be run. You have to create time for yourself. That is the time great thinkers like Napoleon Hill, great thinkers like Dr. Miles Monroe, great speakers like Earl Nightingale. These are great, like Norman Peale. These are great people, and most of them, they spend time with themselves. When they wanted to get something, when they were thinking of great things, they spent time with themselves. And as a person, you also need to spend time with yourself. Don't be scared of being alone. Don't be scared of just, you know, like every time you have to have friends around. I stopped that. I stopped that of, you know, like you have to have friends around. You have to have people. It is, you can be your own best company, you know. You can be your own best company. And that is the best thing you can ever do to yourself. So I do that. I have my own company. I'm my own. I entertain myself. I do things for me because I know I'm worth it. Because I know I deserve it. Because I know that is for me. And I am encouraging you, when you're going to watch this video, to know that sometimes you need to spend time with yourself. You need to spend time just, you see, up here. Isn't that so beautiful? Just walking. I walk up here every day. Let me tell you guys, whether it snows, whether it is hot, whether it is cold, I always walk 1 mile every day. That is my me time. That is when the 2 me times are when I am in the bathroom taking a shower. I always want to take my shower and think. The other me time is when I am walking and I'm spending time with myself. So those are the 2 important times for me. Or I take time and maybe sit in the house or sit in my bedroom. I have a nice chair and just close my eyes. Sometimes I listen to meditation. And by the way, I have very nice meditations down there. You can listen to it. So take time, guys. Take time. Take time to take care of yourself. I am tired. I'm coming from work, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm gonna get energy from here to go do things that I love to do. So you see how this place is so beautiful? The backyard, very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm so grateful. I'm so privileged. I don't take this for granted. God has blessed me. I don't take this for granted. I thank him every day. I don't complain. I am not perfect, but I don't complain. I always say that whatever God has given me, I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful because there are people who are suffering out there. But one thing I know is that every person always has their own challenges. And once you know that, and you know that these challenges are just temporarily, there's always a silver lining on the crowd, on the I'm tired, I can't even pronounce it, on the clouds. So my beautiful people, I'm gonna sign out and continue with my walk. Sometimes, before I go, let me show you this. This year they are not this back here, if you see, these are apple trees. This year for some reason they didn't come out well. Usually the apples are big. I don't know what happened this year. They don't look as big as they usually are. So we come always with the kids, and when they are ready, we come. When we are going for a walk, we come and pick them. And we come and pick them. Okay? That's me, Dr. Pam. Thank you. Love you. Love you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.